talking about giving, I think women give the most.
You see, no, there are women that give to the understanding girlfriends, to those stingy niggas.
Welcome to ZFG Podcast. We love you.
But sometimes women think that guy doesn't want to give. It was because of your approach, or maybe I met you in a week and you're already having a 30,000 rands problem. She don't want him.
Oh,
So many men were marrying sex workers out here, and they'll think that the child is theirs. While it's not. It might not be Adams or John or Peter's. You might realize that it's that one guy they met one time that he had the strongest sperm.
Years back, I was having this entanglement with a married woman. Yeah, one thing led to the other. She got pregnant. She said no. She's planning to keep it, and she would tell her husband is.
I'm a classic. The only time a woman would go out and work is when she really needs to help her husband financially. So now, since men and women are already working, I can have money, you can have money, but then the only time I'm going to help you with my money is when I see that, no, this is really bad.
You are thinking about how to be the best father. You are thinking about how your business is not going right. You are thinking about how you can now still make your woman happy. It's just like, it's a lot on a man.
I dated this other girl for 4 years, and when we broke up, I was crying every day. It was
there was one of our nigga that maybe you guys heard the story that maybe when he was cheating on his girl, and then the girl had the audacity to bring a guy inside his house, and then the guy was sitting down, and then when the guy, our own guy, now asked, "Why are you doing this?" Then she said, "Because you also always cheat on me."
But the time that you are ready to settle down, you want to settle down with somebody who have the same vision with you.
You get.
Do you understand? So if you can't find that person in that person you are dating, it doesn't mean you don't love that person. It means we're not going to work out.
Let's tell you the honest truth, I can be getting 10,000 rands from my work salary and you'll be getting 5,000, but I still want to charge you 5,000.
Yeah.
Yes. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the most entertaining and educating podcast in Africa, ZFG. I'm still your guy, J Prince, and I'm always with my guys.
King Sammy in the building.
V for Virus, V for Victory, you already know.
Yes, welcome back. We do have a guest in our midst, of course, and then before introducing her, you know how we do it. You know what we do. If you're just joining us, you click the subscribe button so you don't miss it out. And don't forget to like the video, share, and most importantly, watch the video to the end to enhance your comment on the thing. You know, right. You get what I'm saying? Don't do. All right, we have a guest in our midst. She's a woman of a lot of things, but then I'm just gonna give you the little about her, and she would probably tell us more about herself. Yes, she's a student, and at the same time, she runs a delivery for Checkers, Uber Heat, and stuff. So you can also reach out to her if you need to deliver something, and you know.
You do that.
Yes, I do.
I'm proud of you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, it's no other but Hune. Welcome.
Thank you.
Yes, I would like you to tell our viewers about yourself in like a minute.
Hi guys.
Hi.
I am Yune, and yes, I am a student. I am studying at Future Flyers to be a cabin crew member, and also I am so excited to be here.
You're welcome.
Such a great team. Yes, thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. Okay, let's get right into today's topic. So the topic is who loves harder between a man and a woman? You know, who cares the most? Who give the most, and who lie the most? You get? Yes. To start it with a big honor, I would start with our guest today. One, please take the floor.
So, honestly speaking, from my experience, from Google searches, and from just seeing things, I feel like ladies love the most because they're filled with emotions compared to guys. And they have a lot of love to give, whereas men just want to get the love and not give. Because a woman can fall in love first before a man, you know? And they can keep that love for like the longest time. Whereas a man, he can fall in love with you, but then it won't be full. It's not like the whole big love that they have. So I feel like ladies are the ones that love most. And generally, men are supposed to give most, but I feel like it's more of a 50-50 situation in terms of giving, because you have a situation whereby the lady gives more and she gets less, or she gives more and gets more. So it's more like a 50-50 type of thing. And about the caring, I feel like it's also a 50-50 thing, because if you're in love, you're going to care. So if you both of you are in love with each other, you're also going to care about each other. I don't know if I'm right. Do you understand?
Okay.
And yeah.
And the
lying, man.
She kept it so short. She did not even give us any reason. It's men.
Men.
It's just us.
Yes, men.
Okay, so are you trying to say in terms of love, a man men don't fall in love?
They do, but then it takes time. Let's say in a period of 2 weeks, a lady can fall in love with a man, and the man does not have feelings at all. It's just there for the attention. And then when he sees that, no, this lady is worth falling in love with, that's when he falls in love. But then it will be after the lady has already gotten into the love series and all that. But then if you hear a man saying, I love you, in the first week, it's last.
Oh, yeah?
Is that true what you're saying?
Okay, so for me, can I?
Yeah, you can
answer that?
just.
Yeah. So here's what my own idea about that is that in most cases, right, we agree that it's a man who approaches a lady. He's already falling in love with you. Most of the relationships, except the guy is just maybe lying to you, because we're gonna cover our feelings. I'm not gonna show you too much that I was saying I miss my brother in the car when I was coming right now. I would never say to my brother's face like I miss. Why would I miss you? I don't miss you nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So as a man, we try to keep our emotion on check, but remember, we are the one that always approach you. So most of the time we already have a likeness for you. So the person that has that likeness is easier to fall in love, right, than a woman whereby I'm actually trying to. So I think a man is the one that falls in love mostly first. Yeah.
Okay. To just crown it up, tell us what you feel about the caring part, the lying part, and
Okay,
who gives the most?
Giving, okay, me, I believe in I'm an old school guy, right? I believe in the old tradition. A man is supposed to provide. I don't, at all this 50-50 something, I've said it before on the program, I don't do that stuff. My father provided for our family, so I just thought from a young age that I'm going to provide for my own family. You get what I'm saying? So when it comes to giving, a man should always give more. But there is something that ladies sometimes do, which is a sense of entitlement. Sense of entitlement whereby, because I got something with me, you understand what I'm saying? You start it's not right sometimes, but yeah, I'm gonna give. A guy will really give you. A guy that likes you,
he has to
give you. You understand? He will, I finally give you. But sometimes women think that guy doesn't want to give. It was because of your approach, or maybe I met you in a week and you're already having a 30,000 rand problem. She don't want him in. You understand? So and you now go outside and say men don't give. How am I supposed to give you? You understand? It wasn't balanced up. And then when it comes to the lies, of course, like I just did, I can lie that I can lie to, like I'm not in love with you, whereby I'm already in love, right? So even for you to be able to do that, men, we know we lie a lot, we'll tell a lot of lies, but only that our lies might just be little things, but some heavy things women carry. Some heavy things that women carry. So yeah, for lying, I think the caring, I think caring as well, right? So if you're gonna care, as in caring is part of spoiling, right? And then spoiling you have to be giving. So I think it's not giving. So a man is supposed to also care. Yeah.
Now so, King Sammy,
Who loved the most? To by showing it, ne? I would say a woman loved the most. Do you understand? Because like my wife, we do a lot of things like that. To be honest, she's the one that will push it. Like she'll be the one to say, "Oh, we are doing this. We are going for hiking. Oh, this tomorrow morning we are doing this." You get. But to a man, I think a woman needs to understand that a man take pride in his success than love. I don't know.
Like an relationship.
You understand? Like if I'm doing well in my business line,
you are happy.
I take it's that's my pride. You understand? Fine, I love my family. My family comes number one. You understand? But like my priority is it's mostly
Success.
my goal. You understand?
Yeah.
Because I grew up in poverty, which I don't want those kids
to even smell.
To even
know what
is
means.
poverty. You understand? So they have to be the. You understand? That's why like everything is the best you get. So I don't want, like, if I don't show you that I love you, my wife, I'm saying this to you, right? If I don't show you that I love you, it doesn't mean I don't love you. I love you so much. Like, you are the best thing that ever happened to my life. Now, wow. What I'm just saying is, I want you to understand that, like, somebody needs to push the goal. Somebody needs to push the poverty out. Do you understand? Somebody needs to stand up. You understand? And say, from my own generation,
upward.
No poverty in my lineage again. You understand? So, if a man doesn't show love, it doesn't mean he doesn't love you. It means, it's just deep. Like, you are thinking about this. You are thinking about how to be the best father. You are thinking about how your business is not going right. You are thinking about how you can now still make your woman happy. It's just like, it's a lot on a man. Do you understand? So if we can both compromise and understand that, okay, I can say we should go for this. I can say we should do this. Like, you don't see it as a burden. Like, you get it. Everybody will flow well. Do you understand? That's what I think.
How about the caring part?
The caring part, a man cares so much. Yo, are you kidding me?
I heard a news recently, like a Zimbabwean guy was complaining online as like Nigerians spoil their ladies. Yo, did you see that online recently? Mm-hmm. Yeah, you saw it online recently. Wherever it was, it's like desperate. So, like a man, you are supposed to spoil. That is.
But also, I don't know. Like, I don't know. When it comes to caring, some people have different
meanings of caring, right?
You understand?
Yeah.
Some girls love flowers.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Me, I'm not a guy who buy flower.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Because even when they smell it, there is no smell there. It's just pretending.
No, just having a flower it makes a woman feel good. It's not about the gesture.
Yeah. I give the perspective of women say about that flower. You see, when a guy goes to the club, right, and bought NSC and he puts it on the floor, that's what women get when you use the money to buy flowers for them. Yeah. It's like you just prove to them that you can just burn money for them. You know what I mean? You can.
One of like last 3 days, my wife was complaining to the Alex like I never saw it coming, right? Mm-hmm. Like, she opened up everything that I've been doing wrong to Alex. But Alex even want to come from there
to come and beat you.
To come and beat me. So, from the things that she complains about, she talk about flower. I never knew that Alex buy flower even for the daughter. Even, you understand?
Yeah.
So he was now trying to enlighten us how,
like, Mother's Day in the morning.
Do you understand?
Go to spa, bring flower.
Like, to be honest, my wife don't know Mother's Day, because even me, I don't know when is Mother's Day. I'm sorry if it comes wrong. Like, I don't know.
I get you.
Like, I have a lot. Like, imagine I just wake up by 5 a.m. I just say, boss, I have a breakdown in this also place. Boss, I have this. Like,
what your wife needs to know is that you're not a loving. You're not a romantic guy.
Exactly.
You get? Because I realized that he doesn't even listen to love songs.
Bro, he doesn't. You get, yeah.
Oh,
he will put if maybe he's in my car and I'm playing the love. He will just.
He doesn't like whiskey anymore now because that one is singing too much love song.
You get. He prefer listening to motivational songs. Yeah, so that's why you should know your husband. Like, okay, this man, he just needs to be motivated about the goals. Yeah. So that goes to where he's pointing out, coming from, like saying, somebody needs to push the goal.
But then I don't think you need to be
so that the woman don't go.
Okay, so
if the woman cannot go, but we are going to suffer together. I don't want us to suffer.
Okay.
The other part of caring, I want some women to understand this. Some guys see that you being financially okay is the caring.
Yeah, or financial support.
Let me give you an example. Where I grew up, we take pride in how our wife look, the kind of car she drive. Like, it's something I grew up knowing, like something I grew up seeing. And there is this song wọ́n ní pé tọkọ bá pawó ara ìyàwó la ó máa ti mọ̀. Like if you are rich, it's your wife that will see. Do you understand?
Honestly, I feel like you don't need to be a romantic guy to be doing all the flowers and things. It's just one day you get into a supermarket and then you want to buy something and then you see, wow, there's a flower. Okay, you just pick it up. It's not all about, it's just the thought that counts. Okay, I'm going to the supermarket, I'm going to buy a chocolate, a box of chocolate, I'm going to buy flowers. It's just the thought. You don't need to be a romantic. Same way as you, being romantic, if you're saying that you're not romantic, it means that you don't give your wife money.
Of course, no.
You have to give her money.
Wait, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
My romantic.
What he believes in his own romantic ways. I could buy you a house.
Yeah.
I could buy you
surprising your wife.
big car.
Yeah.
But then going to the mall, that thing happens to me sometimes too. Like, okay, there was this other day I was shopping and I'm like, okay, I have a girlfriend. What should I buy for her? I don't know. I can't fathom it because I'm not used to it.
Yeah.
So even when
know women's size, how would I know her size?
Even if she sends me a shoe, like I like this shoe. Okay, I'll send you the money to go and buy the shoe.
But then I'm just saying, it's the thought you're saying you will buy the more and then you ask yourself, I have a girlfriend, what should I buy? You don't need to overthink about it. There's just the bunch of flowers that are there. That's where the flowers get
Okay,
in.
yeah.
You don't know a lot about your girlfriend. You don't know the shoe size and the...
There's this other day.
But if you think in the line of Daddy Gold, like he was saying, like the flowers don't even smell nice, and maybe 2 days later, and I can promise you, those flowers are 250, 300 if you want to get nice ones. So imagine just bring 300 home. And you know what I mean?
I will not buy it.
And you know the thing is,
but I'm supporting her in that sense. Yeah.
Let me tell you, it is not because. Okay, let me tell you, I've seen men who buy flowers for somebody they want to poke. You get?
Yeah.
So it is not it's not the fact that I don't love you. It's the fact that I'm just ignorant of that fact.
Yeah.
You know, because okay, there's this other day. One guy is a friend of mine. Is an ex-friend. He was going. He was going to fetch his girlfriend that came in from another country. We were going to the airport together. I drove him down. It took us 15 minutes to look. We were looking around for flowers. So in my head, if I was the one going to fetch my girlfriend at the airport coming from, I wouldn't buy flowers. I wouldn't even think I'll be thinking of how I'm going to carry all the load she's bringing from wherever. Imagine me holding flower, you know, and it is honestly a nice thing to do. Because when he did it, I was amazed, like, oh, this is a very nice thing. I can imagine how the girlfriend felt. But then in my head, it is not there. Then let's say the next day.
It's not your line of thoughts.
You understand? Let's say the next day, my girlfriend is coming from another country, and I have to go fetch. I won't think about that flower even. Like,
oh really?
I won't think about it. Honestly,
Even me, to be honest, I will never think about flowers.
Only if you know there are some people they are used to it. Is because they're conscious of it. They put it in their mind, like, okay, I want to do it. Me, I'm not that kind of guy who can fake, especially my how I feel or how I want to express how I feel to you. I don't know how to fake it. I don't know how to pretend and do A when I know it is B. You know, so I wouldn't like wake up and feel like, okay, right. You know, sometimes I want to go buy something at the mall. I write some down because I feel like, oh, I'll forget.
That's where you should write your flowers down.
Yeah. Then I won't think of, okay, when I'm now writing juice, Coke, Fanta, I'll write flower.
Yeah, you have to write flower.
That is it. I won't think of it.
But do you guys know that, like, now that you're talking about that flower, I've been going to every mall, every shops. You know, now I'm just thinking, I think I used to see them.
You will see it everywhere. Even
Just
this
by the
fine
door.
flower
It's
garden.
always
by the
It's
door.
that will welcome you. Are you
It's the
kidding
welcoming
me? Even in
thingy.
checkers, everywhere.
You know, even if I just say, I'll just be like,
Checkers doesn't have
this thing is for white.
Checkers don't have good one.
Spa.
Spa and the best
Spa.
Spa
one.
has good flowers.
You know, to be honest, when I just see them, I just say to myself, this thing is for white. It's for white people.
I'll think, talofe chef for sin.
It's for white people.
Because when I see flower, I feel like the only reason why you should buy this thing is if you want to cook a goosey or something. You get, and then trust me,
Or something.
trust me, honestly, like I said, it is a very beautiful thing. Okay, you know, I was dating somebody who liked flowers so much, like so very much, and for our 2 years of relationship, I didn't buy a flower at all. You know, trust me, in my mind, I like anytime I come across flowers or I think about our whole conversation, I'd remember that she always mentioned flowers. Like you could get me with just a flower. You get me. I'm already in love. Like what do I want to get again? I'm in love with you. Like I think that is what the best gift a man could give to a woman is to fall in love with her.
That is deep.
Because
So where do you put the love languages?
that is it.
In
My
the
own,
spoiling
everybody have
person, you
different.
have the flower.
Everybody have different love languages. You know, it's still said some time ago that he wants to buy his wife a Porsche.
Yeah.
Like, he feels a Porsche is going to suit his wife.
So
And he's not buying flowers.
So why do I need to go and do?
Let me tell you, everybody have different love languages.
Yeah, that is where
You
it
get.
comes in. That is
So
the
you
most
have
important
to
thing.
actually, and then someone's love language always tells about how they would show love to you, how they express their love to you.
Yes.
You get. So in a situation whereby a guy, his love language is just quality time, words of affirmation. I'm telling you my own love language anyway. That kind of person will find it very hard to go on dates. Like, let's go for dinner, let's go for ice cream, let's go for coffee and all that. You get. Somebody who that is his love language would really find it hard to do it. I can tell you, I mean, since I've gotten to this country, maybe I've only gone to date 2 times or 1. Okay, there's this other time, and every time I go for movies, it is always my partner who prompts it. And I mean, I like movie normally in the comfort of my couch, but then it is a plus if my girlfriend wants it. She's the one who's just like he said, like the wife is the one who say, "Let's go hiking, let's do the." He won't be conscious of it, not because he doesn't love her.
Why do you want to hike in Nigeria? So it's not part of my culture.
Bro, do you know that movie part that you just said, ne? Like we used to,
sleep
the
off.
child would say we should go for movie. Then sometimes I check, this movie is affecting my finances little by little. Okay, I go and look for that website that you will watch new movie, but it's not going to clear very well.
Yeah.
I tell them everybody sit down on the couch,
Family.
I turn off the lights, and watch movie.
Papa, where is it?
But then what does it mean?
So like I was saying, in that kind of aspect, for somebody who loves words of affirmation, that kind of person might not even be conscious of buying chocolate and flower, because he feels the only way I could show you that I love you is either I do this big thing that you would feel, or I keep telling you how much I love you to your face. You get my point. So it differs, and then.
But also understand something, guys. It's not like I don't like luxury, but I believe that I'm not that financially okay to that stage.
And you said it before.
You understand?
Everything is stage
so
by
if I
stage.
don't get to that stage, if I go and do it, I will regret. Oh yeah, it will affect my business.
But bro,
you get
the bottom line of this thing, this part. I'm saying it for the people that are watching to get. It is so beautiful. Trust me. Maybe, or it's not even maybe. The fact that the reason why I've not even engaged myself in buying flowers and stuff, or go out buy chocolate, or get to the mall, I don't know what to buy, is because I'm not married. Because if I have a wife, it is so different. She's just like the nearest heart.
So you think it's the right thing we should do it?
Yeah, you should do it. Buy chocolate, you go to the mall, buy little things. That one thing I know about women is that those little things, they cherish it.
They matter, yes.
They
do
it is
matter.
just sometimes I just feel like, okay, imagine me start investing flower on this one, boom, she cheat on me and we broke up. Then I meet another girl, I'm already investing flower and chocolate.
And you break
What's
up.
that mean? Look for a wife and marry.
Yeah, that's it. So I'm saying, if I have a wife, it is the sweetest thing to do. It is of a great gesture to do. You in your head, you've actually phantom a family with this person, and this person is not even going to be your wife.
But then that doesn't stop you from showing gestures, because
Show
the worst part is that you
Let
have
me
a
be honest with you, right? For me personally, I've bought flowers.
Buy for your wife.
Bro, every time. So I was telling you just now,
That's what I'm
I'm
saying.
300.
I'm just saying.
Got that
it doesn't
time. In the
matter.
morning, I'll give her.
It's a nice thing to do. I just feel like
Now my daughter now. My
giving.
first daughter.
Thank God for this
My
podcast.
wife is my first daughter.
I mean. And then trust me, for the fact that, okay, you have seen this, you see your woman in that person, I think it is fair and sweet to do those things. You get. So I understand, but then talking from my own perspective is just not being conscious of it, and then there is being conscious of something and putting into consideration. You know, if you're conscious of something but you don't put it into consideration, you forget instantly.
Yeah.
But then if you consider it, like you try to practice it the next week, I'll be like, okay, the next time my girlfriend is coming, I must buy flower. I
want to ask a question on virus.
Why?
You used to buy flower, ne?
Every occasion.
Okay. But when you're in Nigeria, do you used to buy that flower?
No.
It's exposure.
Okay, I
Okay,
have a
But
question
let me
as
So this is what I
let me say this.
Yeah?
Me, I've always been spoiling people. It is what that my partner wants, like the love language that you say, is what I would give her. So when I was dating in Nigeria, that girl doesn't want flowers, but I will give whatever she wants. But my wife, I've been bribing her with flowers since in Dubai. Like I would come from work middle of night. I've not fuck up before. I will come bring flower. We can't say to her. I know no sex with sweet pass. Settlement sex.
Yeah, you understand. Yeah.
No, but then I have
So I already
question.
know that's a weak point, yeah. I always bring flowers anytime I fuck up. If I go out and do those my nonsense again, I will stop by checkers, buy flowers, buy chocolate, just to Daddy Jesse.
Okay, you want to ask
You want
something?
to ask a question?
J Prince's question. So, J Prince's statement. If you say that you're not going to give flowers to your girlfriend, how sure are you that girlfriend is not going to be your wife? Because if you're not going to treat her well, she's going to go out there and look for somebody.
Do you think
and
flower-
is supposed to be your wife? No, I'm just saying.
Do you think
wife.
flower is the only way
But-
woman rights?
Wise, because he said he doesn't give his girlfriends. That's what he said.
No, I'm
He
not.
gives
No,
his
I'm saying.
wife.
No, I'm saying if. Trust me, this flower thing is an expression of
I don't know
love.
where again.
You get. That's why I say Sammy must be buying it because he loves his wife.
I'll buy
You
it.
But then
I will.
imagine what you want to do out of love. You have to do it for somebody you love, right? And then at the long run, if your love has been thrown to your face like, okay, bullshit, you would know that all those things you've done were just in vain. So firstly, you can't even know if this person is going to be your wife.
But if you look
But
at it, there's nothing you did in vain. It's like maybe you're training yourself for the end road, whereby when you have your wife,
I bought
Even
pants and
buying
bra.
it's just the-
I'm conscious of buying pants and bra. I even bought an expensive one for a lady.
yeah, like that one. I can never.
Me, I will never.
I
I will
can
never in my life.
In the
If
section.
I go to a
I cannot,
I
even
want to buy pants. What would
now
they
when
say?
she don't born fella finish. Now
So
when
what
she born fella before
you
I
won't
buy pants.
you will just choose the size. You know your size.
I'm
Your
telling
wife,
you,
your
I don't
girlfriend,
know.
or your
Me, I
wife.
don't
bra.
even know. I don't know.
They don't know.
Imagine, how can
So
I
you
know
get my
my
point.
wife's size? I don't even know it.
So do you
I don't
think pant
know.
and bra is a nice gift to
Yeah,
give?
Spent on brides are nice.
You
gifts,
see?
honestly.
So
It
I don't
does
even know
not-
where they are selling it.
I'm trying to correct you. Don't put it on that gift. Don't try to say you have to give. No, I'm not saying I'm not going to give. I'm just saying there are some deep things you express to your soulmate, not just to.
Pent and bra is not a deep expression.
But
you
wait,
get,
guys.
you get my point. So pant and bra compared to a flower, flower is deeper.
Flower
Yeah, flower is like
You get-
it's like you buy
You get my point. So I will not. So I will not go through.
You won't know it now.
I will not go through the flower lane
Yeah.
if I'm not so sure about this woman. You get. But I could go through the bar lane. I could go through buying a phone. I could go through
Like
buying a
those things
laptop.
now.
Ladies, listen,
Yeah, like those
if he's
phones
not
now.
buying flowers,
You
just
see that
know-
phone now. I have a friend that does that
He's
a
not
lot.
feeling-
You remember I told you. Once he meets a girl, he can buy a phone. Me, I think I've only bought two people phone before, which are you understand what I'm saying? Like, but him.
Okay,
somebody
guys.
can tell you from my
Guys.
Buying flower is just
Yeah,
like you
bought
say
the phone.
your
how this BlackBerry those days. Yeah.
you know how, sorry to cut you. So
problem.
you know how flower is to me. Flower is like your girlfriend is coming to visit you, then you put roses and all that candle and everything.
Which is very romantic.
It is romantic, but it has to be. It can't just be for
You
anyhow.
will see Egusi.
Honestly, I do it with this one. Boom. The day I checked her phone, boom, she's talking to like 10 guys.
Jesus.
The time
Jesus.
check your
Jesus.
phone as well. You're
No.
doing the same
Jesus.
thing. So it's more of a
So
transaction.
now you are saying it's better to date somebody who's cheating and be chilled.
No. It's not better to date somebody who's cheating and be chilled. But then if you're cheating as well, you should just put an open
How
relationship.
do you know I'm
How do
cheating?
you know it's
You exchange phones.
Because what I'm saying now is,
Man in this earth has a phone that only has his wife or his girlfriend.
Sammy
me?
Okay.
never cheated on his
Okay.
wife.
I've
But
never
then
cheated on my wife.
Virus
I've
and
never
J
cheated on my
Prince.
wife.
Virus and J
Never.
Prince, you look like you're big crooks.
No, how do we look at
looking at
this?
people, I can look like anything.
If you're going
Sometimes
to
I
expect your
look like a
girlfriend
pastor.
to have a clear phone, you should also have the same.
No, now you're getting it wrong. Everybody needs to have a clear phone, either the guy or the girl.
Yes.
So I'm saying, I'm going that deep. Going that deep is not because I don't love you. It's not because I want to break up with you tomorrow, or it's not. I see my future in you. Then I'm going that deep.
Guys,
Then you are busy with other guys.
ne?
You get
The reason for this podcast, ne, is for our audience to learn, right, and understand that this thing happens, ne, and these are things you can do. From what she said, I'm going to say something from what she said from the beginning. Now, say from the beginning, a guy can be dating a girl, and the girl love that guy same time, but the guy is still. What I want you to know is, you get to a stage that a man is ready, that he want to settle down. At that time, he's looking for the best.
the person I'm going to spend the rest of my life with.
When he was young, ne? When you are young, right? You're looking for like fun. Even
Fun and
a girl will even do shakara with you. But the time that you are ready to settle down, you want to settle down with somebody who have the same vision with you.
You get.
Do you understand? So if you can't find that person in that person you are dating, it doesn't mean you don't love that person. It means we're not going to work out.
Why don't you just tell them and then end the relationship and then continue in your lane of...
How would you know? Because if you don't date the person, you will not know. A girl will always
You have to date somebody, then you know that, okay, this person is not mine, then you leave.
Yeah, because we are talking about mindsets now, right? Like, let's say a girl now, I give you 100,000 rand, right, to keep for me, right? And after 2 weeks, I ask you for 80,000. You already use more than 20,000 from that money. Do you understand? Do you know that I cannot trust you with 1 million because you already fuck up 100,000? Do you understand? So if I don't date you, how would I test you?
So you're saying the dating part is the testing? So
Yeah,
that
that's
cutting.
It's cutting. That's what
cutting.
Because you always date. Like dating is
you need to
like we are mature here, right? Like there is no way you will say the time like I was ready to say, okay, now I'm done. You understand? I'm done in the street. I want to settle down, right? Like I know a lot of people that we add something together, but it doesn't lead to
Marriage.
nonsense. You understand? Yeah. I'll give you one example, right? That was the time I was dating this girl, right? When she needs something, she will cry to ask me for that thing. You understand? Knowing that I'm not going to give her what she wants. Get it right. Like, let's say you want a phone or you want to upgrade to your phone. And me, I know that right now I'm not financially okay. I'm not going to give you. If you can't endure with me until I'm fine, then you are not my wife now. So how do you expect me to be wasting my time?
You get you. That is the process why you know that this person you can like, okay, maybe you are married to this person and you feel like, okay, yeah, I want to invest a lot of money into this other business and all that. Okay, then can I trust you with the finances of the family?
And he's talking about you go and buy Gucci with it. Or he's talking about you should go and buy
you get my point.
So are you going to marry that person?
No.
Okay, in the process of your girlfriend asked you for a phone, why would you say, I'll work on it? Why can't you just say, no, I don't have money? Because I have a situation whereby some ladies ask for something from their men and then they'll say, okay, I'll do it. And then they don't.
Because when they say
reaction? You just say the truth. No, I can't, and then we know that.
No, not every time they don't know. Sometimes they might want to try, but
yeah,
relations
exactly.
and stuff.
Some guys, like someone like my dad, will not tell you I don't have. I will not tell you I won't do it, because first and foremost, he wants to do it.
You understand?
He might just not have the capacity to do it that time. Some people feel like telling you I'm not going to do it sound like I don't want to do it.
Yeah,
exactly. Which is another truth.
You need a proper answer, proper communication. Okay,
not everyone knows how to do those proper communication things.
That I'm not financially stable as yet.
No, but do you see the view that Juno is saying from?
Yes, I am. But then I'm just saying, on a normal basis, you need to be honest. If you don't have the money to do it, do not promise to do it. If there's some commitments that come, in the process of you buying the phone, please communicate. No, there's this and this and this and this that came up. So which means that I am making it, I'm going to buy the phone a bit later after I have fixed my commitment.
So you are saying communication is the key.
Communication is the key.
Okay, communication is key.
So
All right, Sammy,
in
the
this
lie part.
Caring part, communication has to be part of it.
Me, I don't think guys lie. But I think guys lie though. I think guys lie. But I think women also lie. But I don't think women lie. Let's be honest.
They don't really lie.
No,
Don't that their lie can
let's be honest.
when it
Since I've
comes
been in
out.
marriage, I don't think women lie.
You make sense. Okay, talking about who loves other. I think judging with how love is to a man and to a woman, I think guys love harder.
Exactly,
Because
yes.
we just don't show it, bro.
Let me
Like,
tell you.
don't show
A
it.
guy can commit suicide, do you know?
Yeah, let me tell you. Let me tell you. Let me share this instance with you. You know, I dated this other girl for 4 years, and when we broke up, I was crying every day. It was.
Yo, say God.
I cried
You are crying?
I cried for a week.
A week?
I remember using the black couch. Then, if you remember that my black couch has a black hair, and
Yeah, a white hair, yeah. Paradox days.
I was crying every morning.
Are you kidding me?
When I wake up and come to the living room, and then before I start smoking my weed, not even when I wake up, during the day, the moment I think about her, boom.
Making a man cry.
The moment I think about her, my mood is
And
just
the
going
way
to
she
spoil.
finally broke your heart safe was kind of bad.
What bad?
She
So
wrecked you.
like
She damaged emotionally, my friend.
I've never. Even when my dad passed, I was just
Yeah.
chilled like, yeah, me,
This guy
so
father
rest in
died, he
peace. He
didn't
tried.
cry.
Like, but then, bro, I was like, and then that day I promised myself that I would never cry for a woman again.
Imagine.
I will never. If you see the way I start showing love after Palesa, the way I start putting my all in. I don't put my all in again, because if you put your all in, you will fall down because you don't have a guard.
If you don't put your go first, the woman go.
You know, so but then when it comes to caring, women are more caring because they use their emotion a lot of time.
Yeah.
You know, and when you had your emotions to things, you're gonna definitely care about it. You get. Yeah, so I think
I also agree that women care more, but for me, when I was answering my question, it's like a man needs to care more. That's what
Yeah, a man needs to care more.
Like you need to take care of a woman, right? You need to care more about her.
just right now we're talking about spoiling and all that. Do you know, niggas will spoil you because they just want to poke you.
No man.
You get my point. So
What are you
there's this saying that says giving is also caring, right?
Yeah.
But then some people give you because they want to take from you.
Yeah, I can care about her. I don't love you. It's possible to care about her.
You get.
So I care about her, but I don't know.
You get my point. So it is women who goes deeper when it comes to the caring aspect.
Yeah.
You get. So I would give it to women then. Talking about giving, I think if I'm not going to be sentimental about giving, I think women give the most.
You see?
Where are you seeing them?
Because
Send me the address.
No, there are women that give to the understanding girlfriends, to those stingy niggas. They try to give so the guy can also do what. It's more of an example.
So
like,
you think giving a guy is because he's stingy?
No,
you don't think you can give a guy that
you
you're
can
dating?
give a guy on a normal perspective, as in when you really feel like you're like, yeah, this is my man. But then if it's a stingy guy, you wanna prove a point. I've done that before. Like whereby I was dating a really stingy guy, and then I noticed that I just called him one time. I'm like, where are you? Send me your location, and then I bought him food. It's more like you're trying to show him the way you want to be treated. Treat somebody the same way you want to be treated. So if I'm going to treat you on, okay, baby, hi, where are you? Okay, this is your location. Okay, I'm sending, there's a Mr. D guy outside for you with your food. I'm expecting you to do the same. If I'm, obviously there are some guys that love flowers.
Are you saying
Met
women?
guys that love flowers.
Are you basically saying women give?
A guy
Yes.
that love
For
flower.
return.
Women give as
To
an
get return.
example to say that
So
I'm
they don't
treating
give.
you like this. So
Yeah, that's why
like
women are always entitled.
Yes.
They don't give from their heart.
There is giving from the heart, but then there's also giving of, I am giving you, so I'm expecting you to fall along that line. Sometimes you might say, okay, no, there are moments whereby, let's say a man is not financially stable and you really need to pay something, like you need to pay your commitments, but then you don't have the money. A lady can give you that money.
If she has, yeah.
If she has, she can give you the money, and she knows that my man is gonna give it back, or my man is gonna multiply it, so it's more of an investment. But then if you're a stingy man, like you don't do anything, like Oyayosa telling us about how you don't buy flowers for your girlfriend.
That
If you
doesn't
don't
make me
ask-
stingy if I don't buy flowers for my girlfriend.
If you ask your girlfriend to do something for you, whereas you've never done anything, consider yourself as not getting it at all.
Yeah, but then that's not what I'm talking
Because
about.
you're a man, you're supposed to lead. As a woman, you just follow. So if you are leading your woman and you're taking care of her, she will follow the right way. But then if you're fucking up half of the time and you are not leading the proper way, it's never going to work. That's when you start thinking that women are entitled, but then you're the one that sowed the seed of not being able to do anything.
What
So
about-
if you start a relationship, sow a seed, a good seed that grows into a tree, and you see the branches coming out and the fruit comes out? That's the lady giving back.
Now let me now ask you: what if the lady is rich than the guy?
There are so many.
If she's a rich lady,
she's
like rich,
richer
she
than the
doesn't
guy,
even need you as a guy.
There's nothing called there's no lady that doesn't need you. Even the richest of the richest ladies, they need their man.
Nah,
Even if let me tell you,
Hey,
Money go
let
still take buy
let me
flower.
tell you the honest truth. I can be getting 10,000 rands from my work salary, and you'll be getting 5,000, but I still want to charge you 5,000.
yeah.
Is that fair?
That's because yeah.
Fair. Is
Wait,
it fair?
From
Please let her answer.
growing-
Let her answer that one.
From
Is it fair?
growing, like you said, your father was providing.
Yeah, of
Even
course.
if your mother had 1,000,000 rands in her pocket,
course, yeah.
and your father had 1 rand, that 1 rand was going to provide. The only time
Yeah,
a
but
woman
the woman is
provides is
supposed to
when
meet
she
him halfway.
sees-
Like, okay, this guy is taking 5K. I'm taking 10K. Why do you want to
the
take from
only
this money?
halfway, The only halfway
Wickedness.
is helping.
So
The only
I'm
halfway
I
is
think
when the woman is
okay,
singing.
we can't really judge.
helping.
You're talking from your own
Yeah.
perspective.
Yeah.
That's why you need to work hard, hustle harder.
Yeah.
hustle harder so
the
that you
thing
can
is,
be able to take care of your women.
the thing is, she's talking from her own perspective, which is understandable. So I'm talking from my own perspective. When I said I think women give the most, you didn't even let me land with my point. Okay, but then the thing is, the reason why I said women gives the most is that a woman will give out of like without like thinking twice. A guy could hold it back. Being a man will not give you if it's not necessary. You know, I've seen even a woman that you're not dating could just help you if you need a help.
Yeah,
You get my point. So I'm not saying maybe a woman I'm not dating is helping me, but then I'm just saying based on how much I know women.
Like the percentage of them, yeah.
Yeah, you get my point because they care. So, but then
Yeah, women care. So if they have money, they will be able to share that money with you. Like she will know what you suffer, right?
Can I
Like
ask-
even okay.
Do you guys want to be taken care of by women?
is that what I'm saying?
No, none
For
of us want to
Christians
be-
like me,
I'm talking about
the Bible says that
who gives
women
the
sit
most.
down on the chair and men go out. to
God
work.
forbid. I would never accept that.
No, I'm just
My
saying.
life must
Bible,
go
if
There's
I have
issue.
the money, I help the family. But then I only
Because-
help when I see that there's a necessity of me helping.
Not because you care. That's it.
Because I care. But then when there's a necessity of me helping, I do help.
Because I feel
from I'm Zimbabwean, right? And our grandfathers and our fathers back then, mothers would be at home taking care of.
That was
their
that's old school.
15 kids.
This is
Okay,
That-
like, I
this
still have
is,
that mindset. I'm a classic. The only time a woman would go out and work is when she really needs to help her husband financially. So now, since men and women are already working, I can have money, you can have money, but then the only time I'm going to help you with my money is when I see that, no, this is really bad. Not on a normal circumstance when I know that you can go out and get the money instead of sitting your ass down and waiting for somebody to hand you over the money. You can go out. If it's such a case, I cannot help you. But then if it's a case where I know that he can't go out and get the same thing, okay, I can give. But then men are supposed to hustle. You're supposed to work your ass out. Like, suffer for suffer. Like, you need to do
Wow.
everything, you know? So, but then I can't help you knowing that you are going to go out there and get the money, but then when you just want to sit down and relax and be the man, boys to
no,
ladies,
that's
and
actually
wait for-
bad. Any
Actually,
guy
I think we mentioned that on the topic we did back then, like about the man. All of us actually agreed there on that show that we will never let a woman provide for us. We will
never.
do that.
Never.
That
There
is,
no way.
you've turned to
There is
tail
no
from
way.
the head of the house. You've turned
Like,
to the
if
tail
she's
of the
making
house.
money, I was very happy. Like you will be able to. Like I used to tell my son, right, fella. I used to tell him like, maybe it's something that we're talking about football, and I'm like, when you become a footballer, just make sure you give your mother a lot of money, okay? Don't worry about me. Me, I will be fine. You understand what I'm trying to say? So if my wife starts making money now, I will just tell her, please take care of yourself and the kids. Wait, me, I go job. I go do them. You understand what I'm trying to say? So as a man, you should be able to provide, even if your wife is rich or she's not rich. You should be able to still provide. That's why we go back to the
statement of if I have 10,000, you have 5,000, I still have to eat your 5,000. That's exactly what he's saying.
Well, it's kind of different too. Like I'll give you an example. I'll give you an example. If you are taking 10K and I'm taking 5K and our house rent is 10K, you understand what I'm trying to say? So are you going to help me like now, or you want to chop out of my 5K? You see what I'm saying?
If that's the case, no.
Yeah, if that's the case, you have to.
Yes.
I'm seeing this in a different way, the way you guys are saying it, because me, I believe in marriage. My money is your money is my money.
Exactly. That's how it's supposed to be. I can even put the 5 million in your account. I know it's your money, but I know I can use it.
Let's dialogue, guys. You understand? Me, I'm not going to accept a woman that is going to sit down. I have example. I know someone who the husband makes more money and decide that the wife shouldn't work. The wife was sitting down and the wife getting fat, and they break up.
Honestly, I feel like the statement of making a housewife because you've made money is just invalid. Because you can have a situation whereby, okay, you've decided to sit down. Now your husband is attracted to working women. You stop working because your husband said you should be a housewife. Things change. He might go broke. What's going to happen?
We have to make money together. Yeah.
So I feel like ladies should work no matter what circumstances. Working, everybody's for it's working is for you. What if he dies and then he left his girlfriend?
That happened actually.
And then you don't have a job.
Yeah.
He left the will to his girlfriend that you don't even know.
There is no man that will ever leave a will to a girlfriend.
No, I'm just saying, I'm just saying, let's just say I'm a second wife and I do not know that I'm a second wife.
Oh wow, that's another thing.
That's what I'm saying. And then he decides.
And he have 2 sons already outside, and he dies, and those guys come, and of course, the culture is the guys that will
the second wife, and my husband told me, please sit down, don't work, be a housewife, I'll take care of you. And then he dies. I realized that no, he actually has a first wife, and that's where the will went to. What am I going to do? So I feel like everybody should work because you don't know what your partner
what's going to
happen next. So working wise. Everybody should work.
Working wise works. Like for example, I was saying that kind of thing happened to me actually. My mother, I told you like she just retired right now, right? That means that she spent 35 years.
Yeah, imagine if mom was not working.
At my age, she started working before she gave birth to me. So she told us in a story like she started working with my father before she met my father. You get what I'm saying? So when I was growing up, at least I saw my father was doing teaching and stuff like that, teaching and also selling cocoa. My mother was already taking salary. She was already earning salary, right? Like before when my father was still hustling. So now, when my father got this position in 1999, the democracy came and then he contested, he won. And this money came in. In 2001, he told my mother to resign. That he's going to open a pure water company. And also, because my mother liked to sell food, then she's going to open. Then my mother said, Benga, I will not leave my job for anything. 2 years later, my father died. If my mother had left that job, I don't know that become my brother. I don't know.
So me, from my side, we have to push our family to a stage that even if I die tomorrow, I'm resting, knowing that you guys are fine. Do you understand? Like not live poverty. Now you are dead. I'm dead. You have debt. People are coming for you. I know now.
Or they start coming to your grave and saying that, ancestor, we want money.
On point, women gives the most, the more because they care.
More,
but a man is supposed to give more. And then women lie more than men. Men lie first.
No.
So the reason why I say women lie the most is that if you check it, if a guy and a girl is standing and you are asked to say who is lying, it's definitely the guy, because women are not easily suspected, unlike men. A woman can keep secrets and pretend and lie about it for a long time.
That one is true.
Women have the heart to keep big lies. So, years back, I was having this entanglement with a married woman. Yeah, we were still staying.
You were August Ostina.
We were still staying in Kipton Park then. Do you remember that woman who went who took the card document from Nigeria from Brakisli and brought it.
Oh yeah,
That
yeah.
older woman.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, one thing led to the other. She got pregnant.
Ooh.
As an older woman, I was like, this shouldn't be an issue. Like she said, no, she's planning to keep it, and she would tell her husband is. Do you understand? Like
That's why he said women don't really lie, but their lie was always heavy.
that's why I'm saying they lie the most because
Terabytes.
Just
If they drop-
imagine if the man.
2 terabytes.
You are
of lies.
right.
How I lied to just
Yeah,
say,
a man will never keep. Let's be honest. You see, like even in my family, right? Me, I'm open to share my past with my wife. I always talk about my past. Like I don't care about like any of my ex. I don't see you attractive. As long as I fuck you once, any day I see you, you are just like a random girl. Do you understand? So I cannot say because of my ex, I don't want to share because tomorrow I will never see them like attractive. You understand? So to my wife, she believe like past is past. Do you understand? But me, when I say it, sometimes she gets offended about it. And me, I'm saying it from the art of
being open.
Being open, yeah.
Yeah, which is very important in a relationship. Being
Yeah,
open and
because-
knowing each other.
Yeah.
Because, but that way you can know.
Because I
what
want
you
to
can-
know you.
your
What
husband
to
can
ex-
do
yeah,
and
what
you
to
cannot
expect,
do.
and you'll be
so when they
prepared
say
for
he
it.
did this thing, will be like, he has never done that. And then when they say he did, yeah, maybe he told me he did something like that. You understand?
Yeah,
So you
you
know
get.
the man even more.
Yeah,
But then men lie more.
We lie for no reason. That's
yes,
just the truth.
women
We lie
carry
for no
heavy
reason.
lies for a long time,
I'd
but
say-
then men lie more.
yeah.
But every lie is bad. Imagine if you know you have an
yeah,
attack.
every lie is worse
That's what
than
I'm saying.
You have an
2
attack.
terabytes lies, bro.
because imagine this same person this same person that made me cry. She had moved in with another guy. She was pregnant for this guy. She said it's mine. I was already like sending money for baby things anytime she asks and stuff. Then so if you can be that bold to throw that to my face, like to keep it like, okay, oh baby, you waited until like 8 months before you come out like, I'm sorry, the baby is not yours. You get so I'm
still trying to-
everything I've been saying here
It's your personal
is my personal experience. It's my view. It might be different from your view because you feel like, okay, maybe you've not even met women who gives. No, it's not until you depend on her. As a man, you can't even. I don't even think a woman can afford me.
Like I swear,
You
my
get
bills
like
last time you die.
my bills will find.
You run.
You get so, but then I think when it comes to giving out selflessly or not selfish about it, it is women, because a man can, because talking about relationship between a man and a woman, a guy can give, and he's not coming from the place of like the way it is coming from a woman.
Yeah, but
a man,
woman would date for status. A woman would date you for like what you can be like.
yeah, you get. You,
But
you
a
understand?
man can date you even if you don't have nothing.
Nothing.
Even if you are on the street
because it
and he loves
is
you. Yeah.
how it is fundamentally. A man has to give a woman.
That is what I'm trying to say.
You get my point. But then I will counter him.
That's why maybe I've
because
not
it is
met
a normal
women that
thing.
give it, because I never expect
The-
them to give
you
me
get-
nothing. What
You get so when you picture it from, okay, guys give, women don't lie, then we will be clouded with the fact. Because women give. See, I've known you, especially when a woman is so deeply into you, and maybe you guys are already staying together, like more like married. Like women do the most. They do, especially if the guy doesn't even have. You get so, but then because it is just on the normal that, okay, guys give, you feel guys, no, women give.
You are right.
And if you check it on the normal side, women don't lie. Women lie. Hey, you know, we did this other topic, like what are the things you found on your partner's phone? If I had checked 10 girls' phone, 9 are cheating.
Why are you even checking?
You
this
get-
one?
No, the moment I feel like you're, like I said it on our podcast, like the moment I feel like you are cheating, I will check your phone.
What if the moment
I don't even care.
Check it? What if
I don't
you
even
want-
care if I'm cheating or not. What I'm worried about is, can I trust this person with this future that I'm trying to step into, that I'm planning with her? You know, if trust me, I'm talking out of experience.
Yeah.
Things I found on phone, I'll be like, you, this innocent girl, you don't doing this, like, and trust me, there's this girl, Edit. Her edit doesn't talk. I'm talking 2015 or 14. She doesn't talk. We'll be there. Me and Sefo will playing video game, everything. She's just gonna be there. Sefo will say, ask her if she's hungry. Babe, are you hungry?
Why don't you
Why didn't you say things? So, I don't want to disturb you guys. You know, even during sex, she's not even making much sound. It's like you're tickling a little baby. She's not sounding. That's how innocent I thought she was. Like, you know, sometimes she will, she even take the pillow and put it on her face. Just not to make eye contact because she's shy.
Until you know.
Then, that very day she wanted to leave. I'm like, you're supposed to leave on Thursday. You are leaving on Wednesday. Why? She has to go to school on Thursday, blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. It was in the afternoon. Okay, so are you leaving tomorrow? Fine. Then, you know, we had sex. She slept off. Boom. Her phone was unlocked. Like, unlocked. I wasn't even planning to check Edith's phone. That's it.
Please, how did she sleep off? Some people have sleeping medicine between their legs. He gave that girl, she slept.
Yeah.
This nigga is bad.
Yeah, you must sleep. You must catch your breath. You must get your energy back.
Drop it.
You get my phone, then boom. I checked the phone. The first chat was the guy that she was going to see the next day.
Oh my God.
You know,
she was leaving your place to go to another guy.
Yeah, and then she said she liked that.
Break out to me.
You see,
I don't like those kind of nonsense.
You get my point. But then if I had not checked her phone, I was going to introduce her to my mom already because it was getting to that point. I trusted her. I actually let my guard down. Like, okay, I'm going to settle with this guy. I like her. You know. Then after checking that, okay, I was still chilled. The painful part is this guy sent his dick, and the dick was so big.
Oh my God.
So when she was leaving the next day, I knew she was going to Midrand, and I'm like, I know. Then she left. I dropped her at the How train station. I went back home. I couldn't stand thinking all night that dick is gonna fuck my girlfriend. So, so I tested like, hey, I checked your phone. I saw you're talking to a guy. So he's just flirting. I've never met him. Okay, go make a video call when you get to Amaskra. I want to see your grandma. So she went home. She didn't go to the guy that day. So she went home. After the video, my man came down, but then I still broke up with her. You get? So what I'm trying to say is, there are things because, okay, it's just like, okay, let me use, me and Virus, we like accused of a crime. We stand here now, then they bring you to choose who could commit that crime. You know, you choose Virus because his face is strong already. Mm-hmm. Or if me and Sefo is standing like this, you choose Sefo. If they say these people are armed robber, choose one. You will choose Sefo first because his face is strong and all. I look innocent. It could be deceiving. Mm-hmm. That is how women is when it comes to lying, because they're a woman and they're always so the one who showed the love the most in the relationship try to act innocent. You ignore the fact that they can lie.
Bro, did you watch this Nedu's wife? Nedu, this guy that is doing podcast. Did you watch us sharing that?
But wait, guys,
she was saying she didn't tell him. She didn't tell her husband. You didn't tell your husband that the baby is.
Do you think she's fine?
He's the one who's just wicked. He's the one who just.
Do you think that woman is fine, guys?
My brother, she's just wicked. It's wickedness that is making you think that she's fine. She's somebody that sat there
like mentally.
She's fine, brother. I mean, she's just a wicked human being. She's just pure wicked. Narrative. Pure wickedness. She even came online to come and be talking about it and be saying he was suspecting that he's the firstborn, that is not his. But when he went to go and do the check, he found out that it's the second and the third. Ooh. Can you imagine? And she was trying to be like she's the one that is in the right. Like he was suspecting the first one, but the first one is his.
Yeah.
But it was when he was suspecting. But now it turned out it was. And I'm not going to leave my children.
Women lie the most. From my own view,
you know.
Examine.
If I check it in a view of J Prince now, I'm thinking about it. Yo, woman lie, yo.
Yeah. So yeah, it is what it is. You know,
so
it is.
we now have 2 women lie. What about you?
I believe if women are in love with you, like from my experience, Lara cannot look at my eyes and lie to me. Anne cannot look at my eyes and lie to me.
Yeah, even my wife doesn't lie.
So she cannot lie. But what I just experienced from the experience of this Nedu and everything, that's why I said women always lie in terabytes, while men will lie in kilobytes. But our lie can now be plenty. But at the end of it, if you add it together, maybe it's 1 gig. But you see one lie of a woman. Oh,
it will kill you.
You
have stroke the same day.
Honestly,
you will empty your memory.
I feel like women lie if they don't lie if they're in love with the guy.
Yeah, when they're in love with you, they won't lie to you.
When a woman is in love with you, she won't lie to you.
But
because today she might have sex with you, and then maybe an hour later she goes to the Congolese guy.
Jesus.
And then tomorrow it's that other one, and then the other day it's another one. women can do that. I have seen. Okay, sorry, let me not say the word, but then I know of a sex worker from the road that is married, and she might sleep with at least 5 to 6 men when it's busy, and still go to her husband.
She's married.
And her husband.
Anywhere that man is, I'm throwing my salute for him. He's a real
The man knows.
No, the man doesn't know. She thinks that her woman works score.
He doesn't know.
He doesn't know. And so now she goes to the streets and she sells her body. By the time she goes to a man, so a lady can have sex with plenty men and you might not even realize it. So in the process of her, she was still thinking, let me just give the guy that is more responsible to the baby.
You want to have the
That's why, yes, the one that has the bigger pocket, the one that cares most.
And have money.
Yes, that's where she'll live
Money,
most
yana,
to.
yana.
Yes. And if she's in love with you, maybe she might actually tell you that the baby's yours while it's not, because of the way she feels, and she has assurance that no, this guy can do it.
But that's not right on the guy, though.
It's not right on the guy. Like, there's this Zimbabwean show called DNA show, like, a whole lot of niggas are taking care of kids that are not theirs.
So
But then-
it's not right.
You should just, but then you can just take care of the kid.
Please.
If you're in love, take care of the
That is
kid.
that is paining me. They will not be saying it. No child is fatherless. Somebody have to take, like, because the child is innocent now. If I find out that my child, like, maybe fella is not mine, you still need to raise him because the child doesn't know anything.
No.
On Twitter, sometimes it will look like I should remove my clothes and enter Twitter and fight some people. They'll be telling, like,
that's true.
if you find out that your child is not your child, you should still raise him. Because
Why won't you? Why not?
To raise him. I feel like
Bro,
you should take care of the child.
Yeah.
You've been taking care of the
You've
child.
been taking care of them. It's not like
what
maybe
happened to their father? To
Did
their
you-
father.
Maybe the mother doesn't know who the father is.
it's not like you
Maybe
knew
the
you
lady-
found out when she was pregnant.
Yeah.
You already raising this child.
You already have a connection. You already have a bond.
I said it the other day. That prayer of the Lord, lead us not into temptation. That was the part that God gave to me. Lead us not into.
Like,
That's why it
this
hurt
child
me the
knows you.
most. That's why it hurt me more. That I've been
What if the
waiting.
mother doesn't know who the father is?
How can you tell me you don't know who the father is?
I'm just explaining now that you might sleep with more than 5 men.
Oh,
in a
yeah,
day.
yeah.
Marry a woman like that. How as a man? Where are you working at?
Because they pretend.
Sex workers.
They pretend.
You will not be able to.
You won't know.
There are so many men marrying sex workers out here. And they'll think that the child is theirs. While it's not. It might not be Adams or John or Peter's. You might realize that it's that one guy they met one time. That he had the strongest sperm. And yours was not doing the deeds. But then if the child has grown up and you're bonding with the kid, like you've been with this child
that's
for
what they're
the
saying.
long
If you sleep with 2 guys in a week, not even an hour after.
You
What are you
must take
saying?
care of
So
the
you
child.
must
Listen
say
him.
no.
You
What
have
I'm
to listen
going.
him. You need to be, because the child
Imagine
is innocent.
in Captain Park
is
just
innocent.
here. This man is those elderly men like those OEC. They have those white gray hair. The firstborn is 28. The second one is 22, 25. The third one 22. Their last child is 15.
Oh,
All of those kids,
and not his.
that man commit suicide. What are you telling me?
See.
You
Okay,
now
but
have
then-
to just accept. For no, this happened, and just accept, and because it's already 28 years.
Yeah, if it's that
You've
long,
spent
I don't
your-
think there's anything you can do about it.
You've spent-
You don't get it. This man wants to go to Nigeria with these kids. So now they need DNA. Now the DNA is there to show that it's not the father. So now you can't go to Nigeria with them. What are you guys saying?
Wait, guys. Who requested for the DNA?
Because you can't travel with anybody if you have a child. A child cannot travel. Like that's a
It's an affidavit type of thing.
yeah. You must know. Like
must
at
know
the
that
airport,
it's
you
not.
must present it.
You must present the DNA.
Like your kids now, if you want to take them to Nigeria, you must bring their
Their
DNA.
DNA. Wow. Let's go to Nigeria tomorrow. It makes sense. It actually makes sense. But then I'm saying you still like. Let's be honest. Let me ask you guys this: if it is after 15 years, let's not say 28 years. After 15 years, what are you going to do? You're still going
You
to
better be playing for PSG by that time or Saudi Arabia. That's the only thing that will make me to talk to him. If not, whoa. Or you should be like Mayweather. You understand that kind of levels, and then I will feel the reason. But anything
But
less
if
than
not,
that,
you will now
you go
disown
chop
the child.
left. Oh Jesus Christ of my! If I wanted to adopt in my life, why didn't I choose that part in my life? Why didn't I choose that part?
You're
and
going to
go to Anambra
break.
and go and
You're going to
adopt
break up with
kids?
her too. If it was a mistake she made 15 years ago,
Kind of mistake.
and then let's now say in that kind of situation, the child is your firstborn, right? And then it was from our ex of that 15 years back. that she didn't even know it was for the ex.
Or maybe it was just a
that
one
way,
night stand.
She must have. She's sleeping with our ex when she was with me.
Let's say it. She, you know,
Because if she slept with him and got pregnant, I will know that I met you in August and you're giving birth by January. It doesn't add up, right? But assuming maybe you are dating that your boyfriend while you are dating me, yeah, I might not know. And if I find out that,
What
I
if
will
it's
pay
just
me.
a one night stand?
Exactly, it's just the same thing.
then you
have
now,
done it.
It's a-
then after that 15 years, she has not cheated or been with any other guy. You won't.
Bro, it's like Yoruba say igbe beating leti awo toju ba kron back.
Ọkàn lè kúrò ńbẹ̀.
My brother, it's not possible. It is me personally. I'll give an example. There was one of our nigga that maybe you guys heard this story that maybe when he was cheating on his girl and then the girl had the audacity to bring a guy inside his house. And then the guy was sitting down. And then when the guy, our own guy, now asked, why are you doing this? Then she said, because you also always cheat on me. You brought a guy in my house. And the guy said he left and he changed for her. Break up with her. He broke up with her.
Okay.
But then, what I'm saying, what I'm pointing out that like that guy, I just always say that God is just by your side. Because if it was me that was in that shoe. So let's just say, may God not bring something that is bigger than us near us. You get what I'm trying to say? So God knows some people that he can test with some things. You understand what I'm trying to say? So there are something that there are some patient things that you can take that me, it's already I cannot
You
take.
get.
So when it comes to that DNA or child manipulation stuff, I know they joke with them because I don't joke with my kids. So you are making me to raise somebody else. I'm sweating. Oh God.
No, now.
I can't even speak English again.
You must tell me. You must tell me about that child.
Okay, guys, it's been a very hectic topic today, but then I think you've actually picked one or two things about today's discussion. And if you have something to say, you can just put it on the comment section. We read out. I think we're having our viewers comment review for next week, right? For the next one, right? So we'll review it on our viewers comment review. So you get. Thank you very much for joining us, and thank you very much for gracing our invitation and being with us. It's
Thank
been
you.
fun.
Thank
Until we'll catch you next time. ZFG for life.
Peace out.
I'm never gonna say goodbye, bye, bye, goodbye.